Oh, sorry. Well, hello there. We reached 5 likes in our videos, and I saw one comment, and I liked it. So, remember in my video, I said, can we reach 2 likes in my other video, and we reached 5. So, the next video, Charlie the Chocolate Factory again. So, we're going to get to chapter 4 to chapter 7. Okay? Right. Back to chapter 4. Okay, chapter 4. No, it's hard to use. This might be a long video. Alright, chapter 4. The Secret Workers. The next evening, Grumpy Show went on with the story. You see, Charlie, he said, not very long ago, there used to be thousands of people working in Mr. Willy Wonka's factory. Then one day, all of a sudden, Mr. Wonka has asked every single of them to leave, to go home, never to come back. But why? Asked Charlie. Because spies. Spies? Yes. All of the chocolate makers, you see, had begun to grow jealous of the wonderful seeds that Mr. Willy Wonka's making, and they started sending spies steal his secret recipes. Secret recipes? Oh wait, I don't know where I am now. I might have to go back. Wait. Okay, the spies took jobs at Willy Wonka's factory pretending they were ordinary workers, and while they were there, each of them found exactly special thing was made. And did they go back to their own factories and tell? Asked Charlie. They must have, answered Grumpy Joe. Because soon after that, Filka's factory started making ice cream that would never melt, even in the hottest sun. The Mr. Pro's factory came out with chewing gum that now lost its flavour. However much he chewed, and the Mr. Monkton was making sugar that grows huge sizes before he popped with a pin and gobbled them up, and so on. And so on, Mr. Wonka tore his bread and shouted, "This is terrible! How shall we ruin the spies' era? I shall have to close the factory." But he didn't do that. Charlie said, "Oh yes, he did. He told all workers that he was sorry, but they had to go home. Then he shut the main gates. Then, with a chain and sorry workers, giant chocolate factory became silent and desert. The chimney stopped smoking, the machine stopped whirring and thrown smoking. The machine stopped whirring and thrown. Now on, no single chocolate or secret was made. Not a soul went in or out. And even Mr. Willy Wonka, until this was complete, months and months went by Grumpy Joe. Next page. Page 20. Went on, but still the factory remained closed, and everybody said, "Poor Mr. Wonka, he was so nice and he made such marvellous things, but he finished now. It's all over." Then something destroying happened one day. Early in the morning, then of white smoke were coming out of the tops of the tall chimneys of the factory. People in town stopped and started. "What's going on?" they cried. "Someone lift the furnace. Mr. Wonka must be opening again." They ran to the gates, excited to wide open. Mr. Wonka said they welcome his workers back. But no, the great iron gate was still locked and chained as securely as ever, and Mr. Willy Wonka nowhere to be seen, but the factory is working. people shouted, "Listen, you can hear the machine." They all ring again, and you can smell the melting chocolate in the air. Groucho learned Thord laid a long bony finger on Charlie's knee, and he said scoffingly, but most mysterious of all, Charlie, were the shadows in the window of the factory. The people of shadows in the windows of the factory, the people standing on the street outside, could see small dark shadows moving about behind the front glass windows. "Shadows of one," said Charlie quickly. "That's exactly what everyone else knows. The place is full of workers." The people shout, but nobody gone in. The gates are locked. "It's crazy. Nobody ever comes out either." But there was no question, said Grandpa Joe. Wait, there's something in my eye. There we go. That the factory was running, and it was gone on running ever since for these 10 last years. He hadn't been outside for 10 years. He must. How they alive out have become more fantastic and delicious all the time. And of course, now when Mr. Wonka invents some new and wonderful sweet, never Mrs. Flickle nor Miss Soon, not anybody else is able to copy. No spies can go in the factory to find out how it was made. But Grandpa, who cried? Who is Mr. Wonka using to do all the work in the factory? Nobody knows, Charlie. But that's a boss? ABCURD. Leave the comments what that means. Okay, let's keep reading. But Grandpa, so wait, hasn't someone ever? Nobody's seen him anymore. He never comes out. The only things that come out of the place, they are chocolate and sweets. They are out through special trapdoor in the wall, all packed, and they are all picked up every day. Post office checks. But Grandpa, what sort of people are they working there? My dear boy, said Grandpa Joe, that is one of the greatest and mysterious chocolate making world. We know only one thing about them. They are very small, the faint shadows that sometimes appear through the window. So last night when people light, saw tiny people no taller than my knee. There aren't such people, Charlie said. Just then, Mr. Bucket Charlie came into the room. He was home from the toothpaste factory, and he was waving newspaper rather excited. "Have you heard the news?" he cried. He held up a paper so he could see a huge headline: "Wonka's factory to open a last lucky few." Chapter 5. The Golden Ticket. "You mean people are actually going to be allowed to go to the factory?" cried Groucho. "Read us what it says quickly." "All right," said Mr. Bucket, smoothing up the newspaper. "Listen. Mr. Willy Wonka, genius who nobody has seen for the last 10 years, sent out following noise. I, Willy Wonka, I have decided to have 5 children. Just 5. Mind you, and no more to visit the factory this year. These lucky 5 will be shown around personally by me, and they'll be allowed to see the secrets and magic of my factory. Then, at the end of the tour, a special present all of them will get. Enough chocolate and sweets at the last of them rest of their lives. So watch out for the golden tickets. 5 gold tickets have been printed on the golden paper. These 5 golden tickets have been hidden underneath wrapping paper of 5 orderly bars of chocolate. These 5 chocolate bars may be anywhere in any shop or any street in any town in any country in the world. Upon any country where Wonka's sweets are sold and the 5 lucky finders of this golden ticket are the only ones who will be allowed to visit the factory and see it's like now inside. Good luck to you all and happy hunting. Signed by Willy Wonka. The man's Dotty, muttered Grandma Joseph. He's brilliant, cried Grandma Joe. He's a magician. Just imagine what will happen now. The whole world will be searching for the golden tickets. Everyone will be buying Wonka's chocolate bars in the hope of finding one. He sold more than ever before. Oh, how exciting it would be to find one, and all the chocolate and sweets that you could eat for the rest of your life. 3, said Jumper, said Grandpa George. Just imagine that they'd have to lay there then in the truck, said Grandpa Joe. Nonsense, cried Grandpa Joe. Wouldn't it be a golden ticket glistening? It's Santa Will, Grandpa Joe, but there isn't a hope. Charlie said sadly, I only get one but a year. You never know, darling, said Grandpa George. It's your birthday next week. You have so much chance than anybody else. I'm afraid this isn't true, said Grandpa George. The kids were going to find the golden tickets at once, afraid to buy bars, chocolate every day. Our Charlie gets only one a year. This isn't a hope. Chapter 6. The first to find us. Oh my goodness! Already. The very next day, the first gold ticket was found. The finder boy, August Gloop. He was in here, and remember in the other one it said it. Ethan carried a picture of the front of the page. The picture showing 9-year-old boy who is fat. He looks as though he had been blown up with a powerful pump. Great flappy flops of fat blood out from every part of his water body. Ugh. And his face was like a monstrous ball of dawn with 2 small, greedy eyes peering out upon the world. The town is in which August Gloop lives on the news. He extremely the hero. Flags were flying from all the windows. Children has been a holiday from school and a pair of famous. I knew August will find a golden ticket. His mother told the newspaperman he eats so many chocolate bars a day that it was almost impossible for him to not find one. Eating is hobby. You know that's all interesting. Is the all interesting but still better. Okay, page 27. Spare time, isn't it? And what it always say it is wouldn't go eating like unless he needed. Would he? It was all villains anyway. What a thrill! It will be fun to visit Wonka nervously that day. We're just as proud as anything. What a revolting woman, said Grandpa Joe's. Who's the next? Ah, Veruca Salt. Yesterday night, I just saw a movie called Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, the old version. Oh. Okay. And what a resuscitating boy, said Grandpa George. Only 4 golden tickets left, said Grandpa George. I wonder who got those. And now the whole country, indeed the world, seemed suddenly to be caught up mad chocolate buying spree. Everyone searching frantically to get fully grown woman was seen going into the I'm a bit worried because it's all I thought sorry, no. Okay, let's back to reading. Sweet shops and buying 10 Wonka bars at a time, then tearing off the wrappings on the spot and peering underneath for glitzing of golden paper. Children were taking hammers, smashing their piggy banks, and running out to shop. Handfuls of money. Don't waste your money, kids! In one city, out of shops and handfuls of money. In one city, a famous gangster robbed the bank of £1,000 and spent a whole lot of Wonka bars. That same afternoon, the police entered house to arrest him. They found him sitting on smuds of chocolate ripped off the wrappers to play the long dog in the far Russia. Wonka Chains had found the second gold ticket, but it turned out to a clever fake. The famous English science professor invented a machine that would tell you chocolate whether or not there was a chocolate ticket hidden underneath it. The machine had a medical hidden on the shot out John thought and grabbed hold anything slightly bit of gold inside it, and for a moment it sounded like the answer to everything, but usually right the professor was showing off the machine publicly. A sweet large store, arms shot out, made a grab for the gold fling back tooth, who was standing nearby the ugly scene, and there was a machine crash. Suddenly, the day before Charlie Bucket's birthday, news to his second gold ticket has been found by a lucky person who was a smuggler called Veruca Salt. I thought she was a nice lady. Oh yeah. Oh, she's the one who wants everything. Once again, her rich parents in the great way. Far away. Will she watch my video and say, Daddy, I would do nothing? No. Charlie's back at birthday, and suddenly, golden ticket has been found by a lucky person. Was a small girl called Salt in a big picture. What happened to her nose? One more page. We're on page 30, and at page 32, it'll be there, and we're at page 30. This is so long. Look how much pages are left. And it's only page 30. Of the finder, she was sitting between her being father in the living room with her spouse, waved her golden ticket off her head and giving to the ear. Veruca's father, Mr. Salt. I'm tired of reading this book. The newspaper, exactly the ticket was found. You see, boys, he had said as soon the little girl told me Simple had one of those gold tickets. I went out to the town and started buying up Wonka bars. I set my hand on 1,000 of them. I must bought hundreds of thousands on the trucks and said, I'm in the peanut business. You see, I got 100 women working for me, place selling peanuts for roasting and salting. There, all day long, those women sitting selling peanuts. So I say to the women, okay girls, I see from you, stop selling peanuts and stop selling wrapping pairs of chocolate bars instead. And they have to work in the paper of those chocolate bars morning to night. But Dad is evil. No, not Mrs. Salt is evil. But 3 days later went by, had no luck. Oh, it was terrible. My little dog got more scream at me. Where's my gold ticket? I want my gold ticket. And she would lie for hours on the floor, kicking and yelling. And Mrs. Stubbing, well, I just hate to see my girl feel unhappy like that. I volved such. On the evening of the 4th day, one of my workers yelled, "I got a golden ticket!" And I gave it to me quick. And she did. And I rushed it home and gave it to me, Veruca, and now she all smiled and were happy home. She's not really good sparking. I don't think girls play with her. He spoils her, Grandpa Joe said. And no good swan like you mark the words. Come to my bed, Charlie smiled. Tomorrow's your birthday and don't forget, so Ike's a Wonka bar, cried Charlie. It is a Wonka bar, isn't it? Yes, my love, is. Of course it is. Oh, wouldn't it? I found the 3rd gold ticket. Inside it, Charlie said. But it's here. Then they had it? Then we can all watch you take off the wrapping. Chapter 7. Well, 21 minutes and now 22 minutes. That's very long. Thanks for watching. Reach 3 likes for part 3. Bye.